Hey guys, this is Sowmiya here and welcome to my channel. If there was one question that I kept getting since day one is regarding permanent residency in Australia. So that's why in today's video I'm going to address the various pathways that are available to become an Australian permanent resident. So if you are watching this video to live, study or work in Australia, then this video is just for you. So without any further delay, let's get started. If you are new to my channel, I post videos regularly regarding Australian immigration, PR, visas and some really fun interesting vlogs. So please take a moment to subscribe and also press the all option in the subscription button to get notified of all the new videos that I post every week. So first thing is first guys. Before I start talking about how you can become an Australian permanent resident, I'm gonna explain what is permanent residency. So permanent residency for Australia, it's the visa status that is given to immigrants who hold the PR visa. So if you're a person who is migrating to Australia and once you're being granted the PR visa, then you're referred as the permanent resident of this country. So it is a visa that is valid for 5 years, and with this visa you can move into Australia along with your family if they are eligible. Then you can apply for citizenship after living in this country for a certain period of time with this visa. After this, a lot of people might be wondering, what are the benefits of being an Australian PR? Why should I actually get one? Why should I apply for this visa? Well, the answer is this visa allows you to remain in Australia indefinitely. Well, that's actually for 5 years, but after 5 years you have to renew the visa depending on your situation. Then it allows you to study and work in Australia without any restrictions. You can enroll in the National Healthcare Scheme, which is Medicare. Then you can apply for bank loans to buy any property, and also you're eligible to sponsor your relatives for PR. And finally, you can apply for citizenship if you're eligible. Now I hope you guys have an understanding of what is permanent residency and what are the benefits of them. I'm gonna now talk about how you can actually become a permanent resident of Australia and what are the different ways. So the three common ways of becoming a permanent resident are through gaining a family stream permanent visa, a work stream permanent visa, or a business or investor stream permanent visa. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain each one of these types in detail. Okay, let's first have a look at the family stream permanent residence visa. So using this pathway, you can become a permanent resident if any of your partner or any of your close family members who is living in Australia and that they are an Australian citizen or PR or an eligible New Zealand citizen. For example, let's say your husband and wife is living in Australia and that they are an Australian citizen, then you can apply through this stream of visa and get your PR. Also, let's say your children or parent or your dependent relative is living outside of Australia and you're inside and you're holding an Australian citizenship, then you can get the PR for them using this stream of visa. Moreover, you can also get the PR for for any of your children you're adopting or in the process of being adopted outside of Australia. And finally, if you would like to get the PR for any of the carers who would like to move here to provide long-term care for an approved relative. So basically, using this stream of visa, you can get the PR for the person who is applying if any of their close family members has an Australian citizenship. It could be their partner, parents, or their kids. If any of them is living over here and if they hold an Australian citizenship, they can get the permanent residency for their family members using this stream of visa. So this is the first pathway which you can use to get your PR in Australia. So at the end of this video, I'm actually going to show you a way to check if you are eligible for any of these visas that I'm talking about. So make sure you watch the video till the end. The second way of becoming a PR is by applying through work stream permanent resident visa. These are usually for workers who have an Australian employer sponsoring them to work here or have the skills that Australia values. In other words, let's say you would like to work here and you have an Australian employer who is willing to sponsor you. Then you can apply through this stream of visa and get your PR. Or you have a job that's in the Australian job demand list, then you can apply through this stream of visa and get your PR and you can come to Australia and work here. So that's basically the two things. If an Australian employer is willing to sponsor you to work, then you can apply through this stream and get your PR, or you don't need any sponsor. If your job is in the demand list in the website, then you can apply and get your PR. So this is basically the second way of how you can become a permanent resident. Then the various common visa categories under this stream are skilled independent visa, skilled nominated visa, skilled regional visa. So these are the three common types of visa under this stream, and I will talk about all of these three visas in great detail in my next video. And I will also talk about the eligibility criteria and how you can apply for them. So this is basically the second way of how you can become an Australian PR. The last and final stream that I'm going to talk about is the business or investor stream permanent visa. This stream is for those people who is willing to invest in Australia for running a business. And in terms of eligibility to apply for PR under this stream, the applicant should have had the provisional visa subclass 188 for at least 1 year, and they should meet the financial requirements. So the eligibility requirements for provisional visa includes you need to own personal and business assets worth of at least 800,000 Australian dollars, be under 55 years old, then hold on at least 65 PR points, and so on. So there are a lot of eligibility requirements for provisional visa, and also at the same time you have to meet a huge financial requirements. So to be honest, getting your PR under this stream is really difficult unless until you own a really good business and you're willing to invest in Australia with a huge amount of money. So the two most common ways of really getting your PR, and also the easiest way to get your PR over here, is actually using the first two ways that I talked about, the family stream and also the work stream. So those are the most common and also the easiest ways to get your PR. If you would like to know more details about the subclass 188 visa, I will leave a link in the description box below. Well, so far I have talked about the different pathways that you can use to become an Australian PR. It's really important to check the eligibility criteria before you actually apply for PR under any of those streams. So the main bonus tip that I was talking about is this link. So you have the question right now, how can I actually find a visa that suits my needs? Well, here is the link that you can use to explore the visa options available. I will leave the same link in the description box below so that you can also use it. So once you click the link I provided in the description box, you will be directed to the immigration site, and if you simply scroll down the page, you will be able to find these three links. So explore permanent visa options for families, explore permanent visa options for workers, then the same thing for business or investment. So what you have to do is simply click on the families and you will be directed to this page. So it says 37 options are available, and to find out the options that suit your needs, you just have to answer the 4 questions given here. So let's answer this together. So the reason is because I want to join my partner, I want to stay there permanently, then they are an Australian citizen, I am inside Australia. It says only one visa match my criteria, and if I would like to know some details about it, I can just press this link and I will get all the details I need. So it's the same for workers. If you're planning to work in Australia, then simply click on this link, and it will direct you down to this page where you can answer the three questions and you will be able to find the visa options that suit your needs. So that's pretty much it, and this is the bonus tip that I was talking about. So in the video, I only talked about the pathways available, and using the link I provided in the description box below, you will be able to find the exact visa subclass that you're eligible for. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and also found this video really useful. If you would like me to make more videos on this series, make sure you hit the like button and also leave your comment below if you have any questions about this video. Until then, this is Sowmiya signing off from you. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Cheers. Take care.